Classic Hawk. Your place to hear some of the greatest moments in 108.9 The Hawk history. Laugh, cry, relive these moments. Now, broadcasting live from the Val Verde County Fairgrounds because, of course, friends, it is Val Verde Rocktober time, and we're here for the festival. Boom!
We have been waiting all year for this.
Oh my God.
Spooky season and rock season.
There is nothing like being spooky and talking rock and roll.
If you're going to be spooky, you gotta talk rock and roll.
If you're gonna be spooky,
these are the rules. We have said it before. Classic rock has rules.
It has rules.
And if you're gonna follow the rules, then you gotta be spooky when it's the spooky season. You gotta talk about
that's how it goes. What you gonna do? And we are here, and oh my God, it's a 3-day festival, and we are seated. Just in case you wonder, if you go to the festival, are you gonna see Whisp and Geoff? You're not.
No,
you're not. Now we may be out on stage introducing some bands. A lot of really big bands are here for this.
Big names. For
Nothing
this
but big names. Some of the big names we've got. Warrant.
I can't believe they're coming. But they're coming.
Can't believe they're here. They're here. It's going to be great.
R.I.P. Can't believe they're here.
R.I.P. No, so can't believe I'm here is R.I.P.
Yes.
It makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me.
Makes perfect sense to me. And then, so you'll see us on stage and we'll be like, ladies and gentlemen. Well, first off, I'll be like, hey, everybody, I'm Whisp Turlington from 108.9 The Hawk. And then I pause.
You got to pause.
And I just let the crowd go nuts. And while they are just eating out of the palm of my fucking hands,
then I'll introduce myself. While they were eating out of the palm of your hands, I was like, yes, and Geoff the Angry Man Garlock is here as well.
You take it as an opportunity to just go ahead and
you got to barrel through.
And
if there's one thing I learned from Mr. Larry Bud Melman when he did a wonderful job introducing bands at Woodstock 94, the non-messed up one. Why was it not messed up?
I mean, come on.
Well, messed up in the right way, if you know what I mean.
In the right way.
But the reason that show was not messed up, the reason you are not seeing 2 documentaries on Woodstock 94 is because of Mr. Larry Bud Melman. And his introductions of bands.
It's always the best. Larry did such a good job. And then, of course, Jamie Kennedy did such a good job at Woodstock 99.
You got X'd by Kennedy.
Oh, my God.
No chips on those shoulders.
No chips on any shoulders. But so here's how it will go. They're eating out of my hand. And then Geoff's like, ladies and gentlemen, I am Geoff the Angry Man Garlock. Pause for crowd. Pause for crowd. Crowd goes wild. And then at the same time, we say, ladies and gentlemen, Metallica.
And we're hoping they do show up this year because it's been a while. We book them every year.
Stained. It's been a while. Speaking of another band that's here.
We'll be here.
Without
the singer of Stained, without Aaron Lewis.
He couldn't do it.
He is doing the Patreon Festival over there.
Which is nothing like the Patreon Festival. He's doing the Patreon Festival.
No, the Patreon Festival is nothing but the most jingoistic bands you have ever heard.
Oh my God.
And a bunch of people just lying to themselves that the music is good. And that's what you want at a big festival.
They're just begging. For money. Between each song, they're like, oh, I hope you like that. Now, you could give us $5 a month.
Exactly.
On Patreon.
Which is because totally different.
Totally different.
I tell you, the problem with Patreon, it has just been overwhelmed by these snowflakes.
Oh, my God.
Not to get on a soapbox here, but Patreon is just the ultimate and just the liberal left. Just like giving up money. But when you go to Patreon,
Willie Crystal, are you here? When did you get to the festival?
I did see a TED Talk that Willie Crystal did about Patreon versus Patreon.
You did?
Very informative.
Okay.
It was only 5 minutes long. But he fit in a lot of information. He fit in a lot of information that really opened my eyes.
Yeah.
5 minutes and then a Twitch that went on for about 20 hours.
Love it.
Very interesting.
Love it.
Always want to hear about it. Is also playing the Patreon.
He's playing Patreon, but a little spoiler, Lyle Lovett will be here at Rocktoberfest
What a day.
What a day.
What a day.
What a 3 days.
What a 3
We're going to be saying this every day. We're just going to look at each other and we're going to say, what a day.
We wake up in our glamping tents, push aside, and I gotta say, this is the best bed I've had in a while. I gotta say, these glamping tents, and we push those little sheets aside, and we just look at each other.
That's my favorite Ween song.
Just
push the little sheets aside.
Push a little aside and let them come up.
Let them come up.
And we say this is gonna be a good day.
Oh, it's gonna be a good day because we've got so many bands. Jason Gore is out in the crowd. He's actually, where is he stationed right now?
Jason Gore is down there in Fried Dough Alley, and he is, I tell you, just swimming in fried dough. That is, of course, the section of the festival where you can get every type of fried dough, and we're talking every regional type of fried dough. Some people like to put that powdered sugar on the fried dough.
Put the powdered sugar on the fried dough. Some people
like to put a little bit of marinara sauce.
Put a little marinara
Make it like a fried pizza. Of course, they do have Val Verde style fried dough there. That one is, of course, covered in raisins and mayonnaise. That's the way we like it in Val Verde. That is delicious.
I would give it a kiss. I like everything that is delicious to me. I gotta give it a kiss before I eat it.
You gotta give it a kiss before you eat it. I hope Jason is gonna be giving a kiss to all that fried dough, because I bet you he is eating a lot of fried dough over there. I bet you
he is. Hey, Jason, is your mic on down there? Let's see. I gotta talk to the studio. Scotty's in the studio, and he said that he would be able to throw everything. This is a new thing for us. We don't usually do the morning show like this on location. Boss Ron. Boss Ron. He's just starting all these new things, all these new initiatives. Frankly, I'm shocked you're here and not Greg Lemon Sour.
Look, kid, can we have just 3 days?
Frankly,
can we just have 3 days where we don't bring up Lemon Sour and him stealing my whole bag, if you know what I mean?
He really did. He took your whole bag.
And the thing is, I talked to station manager Ron about it.
What'd he say?
He said, fuck off.
Wow.
That's all he said. I mean, it was not much of a conversation.
That doesn't sound like a conversation at all.
But then he did give me a PowerPoint presentation about how we're going to deal with Scotty.
Scotty, you hear that? You hear that, you bastard?
See, and that's the thing. We've got Scotty on FaceTime, but no audio. But it doesn't matter because he's just shaking his head.
It's just a bunch of nodding.
It's just a bunch of nodding.
Scotty, hold it for 1 second. Before we go to Jason Gore, I do want to say this entire Val Verde Rocktoberfest weekend is brought to you by Soda Dad.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Wisp, have you learned nothing from Jason? Oh, gosh.
Oh, you want something that burns and is sweet at the same time? That's Soda Dad.
I tell you, though, that is why we call Wisp, though. We call him Old Ironsides, because his stomach is lined with literal iron.
Literal iron.
I know, and you tried to get adamantium in there, but then they said that doesn't exist.
They said, Wisp, I'm your doctor. Yeah. First off, great stomach. Don't know how you've never had diarrhea. I've never had diarrhea. And I've been to many diarrhea parties.
Of course.
Nick
Nolte's always your best friend. Nick Nolte always going to a diarrhea
always
party.
Throwing down these. He calls me up and he says, I answer the phone and I say, hello, Whisp Turlington. Yeah. And Nick goes, and I'm like, whoa.
Wait a second. Is this Nick here at the festival?
Nick,
it sounds like, oh my goodness. Are you singing for Stain now, Nick? What's going on?
I have a diarrhea party and you're all invited. And I'm like, well, who's coming? And then he runs the list. It's a him, of course.
Of course.
Billy Balls is going to be there.
Good old Billy Balls.
Of course.
Lance Hendrickson. Does he ever show up?
Lance Hendrickson is there. Edgar Wright. Loves a good diarrhea party from what I hear.
I heard they had to cut that out of the Sparks documentary.
It was
just
a big
the whole thing about the diarrhea party. And, that's the thing you don't know about Sparks is that very much into a diarrhea party.
They love a good diarrhea party. And
who doesn't?
And yeah, Sparks were supposed to be there. They were going to be the house band for the diarrhea party. But you know what? I didn't go because I've never had diarrhea. But, oh, God, I'm getting all over the place here. The doctor says to me.
Good doctor.
Good doctor. Best doctor.
Best doctor you've ever had.
Dr. Munglestein. He says to me, Wisp, one, you're never going to die.
Whoa. Quite a diagnosis.
Boom. I mean,
right off the bat.
Why am I still coming to you, Dr. Munglestein?
And how about you pay me a premium, I guess?
And he said it's because I've never had diarrhea.
Wow. And all of the Cogonachs did not cause diarrhea.
And all the soda, Dad, you can drink. And that was the copy. We just read the copy for the Soda Dad commercial.
You know, I gotta say, these advertisers lately, are they getting lazy or are they getting smarter?
Oh my God, how so?
Because it just feels like that every copy we get lately, they are just going into a fugue state.
Yeah.
Where it just seems like their inner demons and just their inner mind. It's almost like we're reading artist pages.
Yeah, very much so.
But for advertising copy. Because I don't know how any of that really applied to Soda Dad, but it also made total sense.
It made total sense, and it made me want to drink a fresh pack of soda pack. Now, here's the great thing. Made me a fresh pack. Wow.
Maybe got to go back to Dr. Monkelstein and see if it's affecting your brain there.
That is the Soda Dad talking, because that's what Soda Dad does. Soda Dad is the only soda that can actually speak to you. You go to any Valmart and you're walking down the aisle and you're like, Coke, are you going to talk to me? Coke is not going to talk to you.
Not saying nothing.
Pepsi, not going to say a thing. No. RC just groans.
RC does make noises.
They make some noise, but it's just a groan.
Yes.
But Soda Dad's going to be like, hey, guy.
Hey, you want to talk? How you been, man?
Oh, Soda Dad. Are you talking to me?
Hey, let's cut through the jibber jabber. Let's cut through the chit chat. Let's really get down to brass tacks. What has been going on with you, Wisp?
Well, God, Soda Dad, I'm glad you asked. Been dealing with some stuff at the radio station.
And you see, people, that's the crazy part. Wisp, this is all going on in Wisp's head right now.
Well, you guys that wasn't on the air.
That's the interesting part. You were looking at me like I was talking to you.
You were.
That wasn't Jeff the Anchorman Garlock. That was pure Soda Dad.
Oh, God.
And again, this is all in the copy, too.
All in the copy.
I don't know what is going on with the advertising. We got to talk to those advertising people.
Some people have said it is quite the fugue state. 108.9 The Hawk was created, written, and performed by Jason Gore and Jeff Garlock. For all episodes of 108.9 The Hawk, please search for 108.9 The Hawk on any podcast provider or visit 1089thehawk.com. To support the show, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/1089 Hawk. The world's greatest comedy podcast about classic rock radio. 108.9 The Hawk.